One of the ways that we understand the importance of giving to this community is through our stories. And today, Jen Dadik, thank you, Dadik, long A, is here to share a testimonial with us as to why her family invests in UUSS. Jen, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. So about 10 years ago in Oregon City, I received a phone call and said, hey, would you be willing to speak to the congregation? And that was the first time I ever spoke in front of a UU congregation. And it was to answer the question, why do I pledge? So this morning, I'm standing in front of you to answer this question once again. So, why do I pledge? My answer now is the same as it was then. I pledge because this UU community is important to me. This is my third UU community. My husband and I grew up in different faith traditions. I grew up Roman Catholic, and he kind of grew up Methodist. Army brat, they went everywhere. And although we married in the Catholic Church in the late 90s, I was pretty sure by that point I was not willing to raise my children in that church. By the time our twins were toddlers, we determined that we needed a church. I wanted our children to have a good vaccination against the growing Christian nationalist movement. So, like many good parents, we went shopping trying to find the right fit, and that ended up with us joining the Unitarian Universalist Church of Los Gatos. When we moved to Oregon in 2014, we found our second UU home at the Willamette Falls congregation. And with this latest move, we found UUSS. Our family, which includes myself and Joe, our son Ike, who's 23, Ellie and Gwen, the twins, are now 20, and Gray, our youngest, is 16. My God. Kids learning to drive a manual transmission, my poor neck. They've all grown up in this faith tradition. I'm proud to claim to be a Unitarian Universalist. We search for justice. We feel love is at the center. We value democracy. We value moments that move us, songs that touch us, poetry that stirs us. Even poetry that's not written by Mary Oliver. Joe threw that in. We value the everyday messiness of the miracle of being human. And we do it together. We show support by showing up for Sunday services, for religious education, for the service auction, for mercy peddlers, for our community partners, for each other and our neighbors. I pledge because all of this takes money, that thing that we don't talk about because it's impolite to talk about in public society. But in this capitalistic society, it takes money to do what we want to do. It is the medium that allows us to create the reality we want to see in the world. And so I pledge, and I hope that you will too.